Remember when our parents would always warn us, don't talk to strangers? And then this magical little thing called the internet came out, and now talking to strangers is just a part of our daily lives.
Yelling at people we've never met before on Twitter is just commonplace now. Or yelling at people on Facebook, or on YouTube, or on Reddit, or on Roblox.
But today we're not talking about social media sites or anything like that. Today, we're talking about chat rooms, which are specifically designed for you to just talk to random people online. Which I guess you could say social media is that, but this is cooler, I promise.
And there's a lot of them out there. Discord, Skype, AOL, Google Hangouts. Does anyone use Google Hangouts? I actually just found out about it while writing this.
One of the first online chat rooms that I distinctly remember using was called Zat.
Zat started in 1998 as an image editor, but years later started introducing these chat rooms that you could create and embed on your own website or MySpace page.
Yet another reason MySpace deserved better. Facebook doesn't have Zat.
And this was the definitive way to play platform racing 2. You could talk to people on Zat right next to the game while you're in a level. And a lot of these sites had like 5 Platform Racing 2 games on the same page too, so you could sim, you could watch the game's own chat room, and run account scamming on Zat without the mods finding you. Truly the only way to play the game. Man, I haven't used Zat in years, so let's make a new chat room. You have all these different backgrounds to choose from, and I picked the cool space one. Zat also has a ton of these little avatars to choose from. I'm pretty sure they never updated this since they introduced it. None of them reference anything past the late 90s. There's some Mario 64 ones, a bunch of Pokemon and Simpsons, even Calvin and Hobbes. There's a couple of Garfield ones though, so I had to go with a Garfield. Alright, we're all set up, time to start inviting people. My 2 favorite things about Zat: the terrible default names it gives you, and that loud, menacing notification sound. The Zat layout is nice and simple. You have a basic chat room, it opens extra tabs when you have a private conversation with someone, and you have your emotes on the bottom here. Hey, I actually found my old account from years and years ago, and there's a link attached. Let's see what this goes to. Oh! If you're using the chat room outside of Zat, this is the basic layout you get. Simple, but works really well if you just want to talk to a friend while playing some Flash games together on the same page. Even modern stuff like Discord isn't this convenient.
Of course, that would be my favorite form of communication. I waste all my days away just playing Flash games anyway. I can't even really describe with words how much I love the side-by-side of the Zat chat and the Flash game together on the same page. Look, I'm a simple man.
If you're not on one of these sites, but instead Zat itself, then you have a whole bunch of other options. None of them are quite as good as playing Fancy Pants next to the chat, but these are pretty cool. And the YouTube player is probably the coolest thing on here. It doesn't stream videos live for everyone, but if you time it right, you can still watch videos together. This isn't as good as what other modern chats do, but it was pretty cool for the time. Finally, the whole family can gather around and watch Tad I Guess videos. Next up, we have Doodle. This is really cool. Everyone in the chat room can draw together. The canvas is a bit small, but with just a few people, this can be really fun to mess around with. This was always really neat. There's some little games and stuff too. You can play some music, you can attempt to play chess with people, although you can move any piece on either side freely, so it really comes down to the players to actually play fairly. But hey, Connect 4 works great. I could play Connect 4 for hours. There's also an extra window with a ton of emotes to use in chat. So that's pretty cool, I suppose. This Kermit's by far my favorite.
So that's pretty much all there is to Zat. It's a simple little relic from the early 2000s that honestly has a lot of really cool features and a much better aesthetic than any modern equivalent that I can think of.
Despite its old age, Zat is actually still fairly popular, even getting updates still to this day. And there's even a new HTML5 version of Zat, so come December when Flash dies, Zat can still live on.
I'm shocked. I made a video about something that's still thriving. Usually, when I make a video about something that I used to love, everything goes horribly wrong and depressing at the end.
Oh, this Flintstones park in the middle of nowhere that you love? Shut down, never going back. Oh, funny commercial about Christmas in July. Sorry, that company is bankrupt. Garfield.com. Wow, now that was a great website, and it's gone.
Maybe that's a sign of good things to come. Let's go out into the world today and experience the magical wonders of outside. I'm never going outside again. I'll just use that to talk to people forever.